welcome to my channel Inspired Birdie. So today I thought that I would share a organization idea video with you for a master bedroom closet, and that's what I'm going to do with you guys today. So I don't have the largest master bedroom closet, but I want to share some tips on what are some low-cost ideas that I used to organize this closet. This is not going to be an organize with me video. This is going to be strictly just sharing different tips and ideas of what I did do. So I'm already done organizing this room and I'm really just sharing with you guys. So I hope you enjoy these ideas. So walking in, like I said, I don't have the largest closet. This is what it looks like. So I really have this rack here, this clothing rack here, and then this rack over here. It's also not the smallest, so I'm happy with what I do have. And thankfully, we also use another bedroom up here as our office, so my spouse is able to store his clothes in that closet. Therefore, we don't need to share. So I am lucky in that sense, for sure. All right, so I'm going to start over here. The first thing that I did. So the first thing I did was obviously I went through all of my clothes and purged out the items that I'm not wearing. So over on this rack here is really all of the tops that I do in fact wear. Over here, I'll go through each of them individually, are all of the pants, dresses, and skirts that I do wear. And over on this side here is where I store all of my seasonal clothes or clothes that I don't currently fit into, but I will and I don't want to get rid of them. And then way back over here are all of my cover-ups, so things like ponchos, shawls, that kind of stuff that I just keep over there, and extra hangers, as you can see. All right, so I'm going to start on this side. So like I said, the first thing I did was I started off by just purging, and I donated a lot of stuff to my local donation center because I did have a lot of really good quality items that I just wasn't wearing. So once that happened, and that can take a long time. So once I did that, I then went and just cleaned up my clothes, so put them in order of style, and I'll go through that with you in a moment. One thing that I learned about myself, I couldn't believe all of my clothes were on hangers inside out. Did any of you guys have that? Because I couldn't believe it. At the end, I was like, I just realized I'm somebody who does not turn their clothes back properly. So everything was inside out. It was so funny. So once I did that, I made these labels on my computer. I didn't want to buy any. You can buy actual labels, but I just made them myself. I found a template on Google Images. I just typed in closet dividers, found this one. I did secure it. I don't know if you can see, with tape so that it wouldn't come off. And then in paint, I just added titles, and then I just outlined them each in different colored marker. So I organized as by sleeveless, tank. Let's see what's in here. These two are very close. There we go. Blouses, sweaters, and cover-ups. And once I did that, I also organized by color. So you can see, like, I have all my reds together, all of my florals. So I did organize by color per section. So that's what I did do. I need to make one more label right here, and this is all swimwear, so like swimwear cover-ups. So that was the second thing that I did. Also, I tried to really condense using special hangers. So for example, I already had this hanger. I have two of them, and I think I got it from Bed Bath & Beyond. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen these ones, but these are hangers that have the double, so you can hang tank tops. So it really, really takes up less space. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. So you can hang 8 tank tops on that one hanger. So really, really saves space, especially if you do have smaller space for a closet. It's a really, really good hanger to use. So that was the first thing that I did. And then over here, I do have some storage items in behind here. I don't know if you can see them. But these are just like things for my daughter that I just have stored here. So these aren't normally here, and they're not going to be staying But in this, on this rack, all I have is pants. And I'm going to make another label, and I'm going to, I think, separate casual versus dress so that I can have that organized. And then over here I have skirts and dresses, and I used these hangers that you can get from the dollar store. Let me see if I can show you a good picture. So I don't know if you see, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am able to hang 1, 2, 4 dresses on this. It's a pant hanger, but I'm using it for my dresses because I found my pants were too heavy and tend to weigh them down. So I use it for my dresses. And you just put like one going that way, one going this way, and you just keep doing that so that you can easily see them. So I have 2 of those for all of my dresses and skirts. Again, condenses the space. I have a mirror there, which I just turned around. And then for shoes, I'll get into shoes in a minute because I have 2 different storage options I use for shoes. And then like I said, over here, I mean, these are not organized as well as over here. Plus over here, I tend to use all black hangers. I do have like 2 white ones, and this is just a lot of mix. I might, you know, down the road make them all black or whatever, but right now these are just storage clothes. They're not clothing that I'm wearing other than what's at the very front. The very front is, you can't really see, but it's all sleepwear, so like house coats and things like that. And then I have scarves on this really cool hanger, which is also from this hanger is either from Bed Bath & Beyond or Solutions. I just can't remember, but really great to hang your scarves on. You can get these at the dollar store as well. I just don't know how good of quality they are. So I did go with this more heavy duty metal because I do have a lot of scarves and it does hold a ton. So love that. Another storage solution is for shoes. So I use 2 different items. So I used to store all of my shoes up here and they took up a lot of space. It was a lot of real estate that I just could have used for other things. So I do 2 things. So one, I have this hanger shoe rack that you can get from the dollar store, and I believe this is from the dollar store. You can see it's very ratty. It's getting old. Sorry about the lighting. I'm going to open up my door, see if I can get more light in. There we go. It's getting old. It's very ratty. It's actually falling apart. I've had to triple up on extra hangers just to hold it. I'm probably going to get another one down the road, but it's working for now, so I'm using it. And I tend to use this one for any flat shoes, so lots of sandals, flip-flops, ballet slipper type shoes. So that's one option. Now I had to close my door because the other option is behind your door. So I don't know if you guys know about this option, but one of the best solutions that I've ever thought of and I've seen other people do is using real estate where you really wouldn't think about it. So for example, behind your door, yes, we all know you can get hangers that hang behind your door, but you can buy shoe racks that hang on your door. So I'm going to show you this shoe rack that I use. So this shoe rack is from Walmart. I think it was between $20 and $30, and it hooks at the very top. No nails, no screws required. It just hooks onto the door. And this is what it looks like. And there's 3 of them. And they just attach to each other. And it goes all the way to the bottom. I'm going to show you so you can get a better glance, because right now it's kind of dark in here. And it holds all of my shoes other than what you just saw and other than what I keep at my front door that I'm currently using. So at the very top, the first 2 racks I dedicate to slippers. Then I have running shoes. And then I have more running shoes. And then I have like all of my dress work shoes there. I have more there. I have these boots, guys, that I got from Walmart. I've never even worn them. So I'm going to have to take advantage of that next winter. I have a free space right there. And then I have heels. So I don't really wear heels anymore. I used to, but I just couldn't get rid of these. So I have some heels. This container that looks like hairspray is just boot protection spray. And then I haven't used the bottom, so I use it for hats. I shoved in some of my summer hats in there, and I've also clipped on my ball caps as well. So I just, like this one I couldn't clip on because of the way that it is, so I just tied it with some ribbon. But this one easily clips right on, so I'm also using it for my hats as well. This has been one of the absolute best things that I could buy because of the fact that you're using up storage where you wouldn't think about it on your door. How freaking cool is that? And it doesn't impact opening. As you can see, it hits right where the hangers are, so there's no impact. Also, if that's not something that you are into, I don't know if you notice, I have a band behind here, this band. So this is something I got off of Amazon for about $15, and I got this a few years. I got it before I got the shoe rack, and it just clips to the very top, like so. And what it's for is it's for hats. So if you don't have a lot of shoes, but you have a lot of hats and you're looking for a hat option, this attaches at the very top, and then it attaches the exact same way at the very bottom. I'll see if I can show you. I don't know if you guys can see that. And what you do is it attaches hats on. So it has like these little, these right here, and you just put your hat right on it. And it does work really, really well. That's what I used for my hats before I got this shoe rack. So there's another option for you if you don't have a lot of shoes. But if you have a lot of shoes, I highly recommend use up the real estate on your door. Alright guys, so that is my clothing and how I organize my clothes. The other items that I have here, I mean, all I have down here is my carpet cleaner. I have an empty box that really has nothing in it. And then I have a box of baby clothes in the back. Those are just my daughter's clothes that she hasn't grown into yet. I have my iron, and then I have my ironing board hidden back here behind my clothes. And then up here I have all my blankets. I've recently really condensed blankets, but I use a lot of blankets, so I have a lot of blankets. Having two little dogs, we like to change out our blankets quite often on our bed, and we do use 2 blankets at a time. So I just like to have blankets so I can always switch out. So like these 2 are ours. This I never use. This is a duvet. It was a gift given to me, and it is so hot. I live in Canada where it snows a lot, and let me tell you, this duvet, we literally sweat. So we don't use it, but it's one of those items I just can't seem to give up. And then this is more for my daughter's room. She's not using it right now because she's very little. And then these are 2 good knitted blankets that were gifts, and 2 more good blankets in the back. And then I have this basket here. I have this tray as well. This tray is from IKEA. We have, I think, 3 of them in our home. They're really fantastic. They're on wheels. It's gray. I think you can get alternative colors as well, and it was only around $20, and it's just so convenient for pulling out. Really great too if you're new nursing a baby. I use this all the time, and I would put all of her stuff on top, and I would just wheel it around when I needed items. Sorry, let me just fix this. But right now I'm just currently using it to put extra diapers, toilet paper, and then I have this basket on top. This basket has more blankets. These are my dog's blankets, so they sleep in their crate, but I switch out their blanket quite often as well, just to, you know, keep it clean. So these are their blankets because I have 2 little puppies, a Chihuahua and a Pug, and they just love cuddling in blankets. And then back here, you can't really see it, but back here is where our filing cabinet, I know it's dark guys and you can't see. Open the door. There we go. It's just a filing cabinet, guitar. And then over here is just some more clothing storage. And then this really beautiful chest. I used to store all of my purses. So I got this from Jisk, and it's a big one. I'm going to move this, guys. It's my laundry basket. So this is what it looks like. It's super, super pretty. It's really big. And yeah, I use it to store all of my purses. I have a rule: if my purses and bags cannot fit in here, one of them has got to go. I have a purse obsession, and it could literally get out of control. So I don't just have purses. I do keep some cushions in there as well, like bed pillows, like decorative cushions. I do keep in there as well. But yeah, this is where I keep all of my purses, and right on top is where I keep the laundry basket. I do have another laundry basket too. I tend to dump items and put it in this really nice one. It just says wash, dry, fold, repeat. This I got from HomeSense. Okay, now from an upper storage standpoint, so this is the one clutter area that doesn't look the neatest, so I keep it behind the door so that you can't easily see it. So over here I have a bunch of photography stuff. I used to be a photographer as well and did a lot of like baby photography and stuff like that. So now I just keep items in there that I use for taking family photos and photos of my baby. So this is all my photography stuff. This is just part of her bathtub that I'm holding on to because eventually it turns into a footstool. This is all of the stuff that I'm just keeping right now for planning 1-year birthday party. So this will eventually be empty and extra storage. Same with over here. That's just a bin for storage. And I just have some storage back there, file folders. And then this stuff here is all nice and neat. So here are my cameras. And then these bins are just from the dollar store, and they're the white ones. I think they go for $2.50. And some of them aren't even full. I have a bottle of water. Water dogs. That's what we used to use when our dogs were bad. We don't spray them, but we just pretend that we're going to if they do something bad, because my pug is very naughty sometimes and he doesn't like water. Anyways, so these bins here like aren't even full, so it's just extra storage that I have. That's why they're not labeled. I am going to label them. And then I just have one box is full of games, and one is a jewelry box. And that is it. That is my, I would call it a medium-sized closet. Yeah, so those are the storage solutions that I use. I'm going to list them again for you below and where I got things from. And just in case there's anything that you're interested in, I'll have a nice list left for you below. Again, this is probably my favorite item in this entire closet, and the chest. I love this thing. So yeah, guys, I hope you found this video helpful, and maybe you're encouraged to go and start cleaning your closet. It certainly took me a lot longer than I thought. I should have taken a before picture because you guys would have died. It was like a tornado in here. It became that closet where I kind of just threw everything in. You know, being a new mom and you're just dealing with life every day, and this was the place where we just threw everything. And now it's all nice and organized. So I hope that you guys are motivated to do some spring cleaning yourself. Don't forget to donate. Always great for the environment. And I hope you found some fun solutions from this video. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Love and peace to you all. Bye.